104.1 KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad, bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And
Ding dong.
Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Wait. I think we need to play the other open to the Roula and Ryan Show. Let's go.
The Roula and Ryan Show is the number morning show with all of Houston starring Eric Special, K and Sam. On air, don't forget. I'm out too. I'm out too. We are live every morning talking to you. We love to air our drama from roses to revenge. There's nothing better than hearing the Roula and Ryan Show every morning on 104.1 KRBE, the heartbeat of Houston.
Almost makes me want to punch somebody.
Makes you want to punch somebody. It's Tuesday, April 23rd of 2024.
Because Kevin doesn't know. Kevin's like, I'm going to lose a job now.
My thing.
AI is edging you out.
As you
I don't
heard
know
there,
about
it's
that.
Roula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, and Sam. Was
I
that
don't
the
know. We
AI or those real singers?
We even
In
got
Scoop,
listener
I got the
lines.
AI one, too.
Someone called at 1 a.m. saying, I just listened to that thing, and can you keep playing that? I'm like, what? You want that piece of crap? All right.
So for those that missed that yesterday, we'll play the other one coming up in Scoop 2. This was a company. I mean, not a company. It's just was it an app or was it just a website you plugged in all those words?
SUNO, Suno.
Okay. You can go there.
I think it means, I forget what it means.
They have a
in
free
Indian.
version.
Yeah, you could do like 2 or 3 for yourself, and then for like $10 a month, you can do whatever.
And you put whatever you want in there. So you put the keywords with all our names. You put Rose's Revenge in there.
But that one, just for fun, I just typed that in, and I said, and I'm odd too. This makes the song. And you can pick genre. I could have picked death metal. I could country. You could do all kinds of different.
So what was this? Pop?
I
Or was
just
this
typed
like 80s, 90s
I typed in
synthesizer?
pop, something
90s
catchy.
pop? 80s pop?
And then the other one is when I paid $10, you could hit create. Like I just put Roula, Ryan, our names, 104.1, and then I just hit create and it made a song out
It'll
of it.
write a song.
In 24 seconds.
So we'll play that other one.
So you
coming
could
up in a
actually-
couple minutes.
You know, like Kevin could write. You could write something. And just put whatever you want, put a genre into it, and see what happens.
What was it again? SUNO?
Yeah, SUNO.
Yes.
.com.
.com.
Well, that's fun little way to wake
That's
up
what's
in the
scary,
morning,
though. Is
kids.
what's going to happen in 5 years from now?
Someone said I feel like I'm listening to an intro to a vacation Bible school.
That's what I
Oh my God, yes. K-Quest
I feel like one of those commercials with you got a coffee mug,
for VBS.
Yeah.
and you
K-Quest.
stop. We got to get Irvin to add that to a
Oh,
a
yeah,
video.
fun little video. I mean, it's
like
like
you're
a,
making copies, and then Sam's making copies, and you just pop your head behind it. Like,
Yeah.
hey.
or like
It
a,
almost had like
a Sky Rizzy commercial.
Yeah.
Or a coffee commercial, you know? The best part of waking up
Oh yeah, the Folgers.
is Folgers in your cup.
I'm like, you just like totally did not finish that at all.
Do they still even air that jingle for that coffee? I didn't think I've seen a Folgers commercial in years.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when people, did you know that was the jingle, Sam?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But I don't have cable, so I don't watch commercials.
Well, it's even.
No.
I mean, you don't have like a provider of any kind?
No.
Because even on my stream
only.
TV, we still have the commercials until they decide those other commercials are too important for us to see. So it says regular programming resumes in minutes.
I don't understand why it does that.
It has
My wife just
music.
drives her nuts every night. She's like, "Why does it say this? What commercial is
sometimes
it?
what I have found,
Is it
Eric,
like a Comcast
is
commercial?" And AT&T's
well, I have
like, no.
DirecTV Stream. I don't have the box or the satellite. It's just DirecTV Stream. And when I first got DirecTV Stream, the commercial break was like a 45-second quickie cooking show. It would just show you something really quick to cook in 45 seconds. Like when making your favorite grilled
At
cheese.
least entertains you.
Here's a tip, blah, 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 blah. And then it goes back to the show.
Have you noticed maybe in the AT&T Stream when you turn it on, sometimes the mouth doesn't match. You got to shut it off and get it
And then
back.
reboot.
Oh, you
That
got to
happens on my
reboot.
Netflix sometimes.
I hate that.
That
I think
was
it's-
on
Netflix 100% that
our
has happened.
computer here.
I think it's
at
the
work.
streaming. Yeah, the white. That's a good.
The thing, we're not on TV, then our mouths aren't matching. Because we're all
Mine's
robots.
not matching right now.
You didn't know? We're already robots.
Oh, no.
So the
That's
weather
coming, too.
outside is very nice and crisp, and I want this to last at least a little bit longer before the humidity and mosquitoes come in. Last night was so nice. I played volleyball in the front yard with my daughter until I think 8 o'clock.
You didn't have mosquitoes last night?
I did not get eaten by mosquitoes last night.
Gosh.
Well, they got you?
They were awful at my house.
Do you have water nearby or like
Not yet.
standing water? Not yet. Oh yeah, aren't you getting?
Sam's going to get a horse trough and put Santi in it and let him swim in it.
a dunk tank?
It's basically like a large dog pool. Like
Now,
just
you've
for-
mentioned stock tanks before. If you don't follow Sam on Instagram, she was talking about getting a stock tank. Now,
Yes.
a stock tank, from the visual of it, it looks like a horse trough is really long and it's that metal and the horses drink out of it, but this is just round and deep. How deep does it go?
like 2 feet. The one I'm getting is 2 feet. So it's 2 feet deep and then 8 feet wide. But I
So
don't
it's
have
like a
that
horse
right
trough.
now. So there's no like mosquitoes. I don't like, you know what I mean?
there's no
wa-
reason for
yes.
the Buick-sized mosquitoes to
Yes.
come
Does
after
Does your dog
Gosh,
like getting in
awful.
water?
Oh my gosh, Misty is a water dog. Yeah, she loves water. Absolutely loves water. Like if we were at your house and we let her outside, she would probably go in your pool.
you. Really?
See, the thing is with
My
pool,
dog stays far away.
I have
Missy loves
I have a
water.
pool that's got like that little ledge where if people want to like
See,
lay
that's
out.
perfect for
and
her.
it's only about like 6 inches
The
deep.
sun shelf.
So my dog loved it the day that
Yes.
I moved into that house, and she's like, "Oh, I love it." She's walking along, and then all of a sudden just walked
Drops.
off the ledge.
Oh yeah.
And now she's terrified. She will not get near
Aw.
that pool.
No, when Kev had his pool at his house, Misty and I were always over, and Misty loves the pool. She loves the beach.
She would throw her
She
own
loves-
ball in
Yeah.
and then
Really? Jump
somehow
in.
retrieve it.
She's playing fetch with herself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She loves it. But
How'd she get
sorry.
out?
We
Okay.
taught her how to get to the stairs.
Okay.
You just it's just practice, and then Misty is really
I was
smart.
wondering, like
so
a different
she
pool,
just
like a
yeah no.
pool
So
that never been
say
in.
I would go to like Ryan's pool. I feel like no offense, Roula, he would maybe be the only one to let me have my dog at his house.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
have,
let the
but I
dogs
have a
out.
dog at my house.
Your dog's sweet.
yeah, but I feel like you probably don't want Mango with Misty. But you would just have to train.
You mean Charlie?
Charlie.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want, yeah. You just have to train your dog where the steps are and then
Yeah.
repetition. Like, it's nice when you're in the water so you can guide them.
That's cool.
Yeah, and we decided to put our dog in the pools for that exact reason because I have had more than one set of friends who came home and unfortunately their dog had fallen in and couldn't get out. And that was really shocker because their dog had always gotten in the pool. And when she got home, she just was, what happened? So ever since she told me that story, way before I had a dog, I remember thinking, okay, well, we probably should get Charlie like in the pool to see, is it natural she's going to find the edge? I also have a sun shelf, but ours is kind of split up. There's a sun shelf, then there's the hot tub, then there's the sun shelf. And then in front of that is the pool. So the kids were putting her in and she was fighting them like a cat to water. Like she scratched them so much all over their necks and their chest trying to not get in the water. And I was like, I think maybe we should just listen to her and not let her in the water. And the kid's like, no, she needs to learn how to swim, Mommy.
You know,
So
dogs
they were-
swim, they say.
Yeah, well, she did figure it out.
If
She
they're
did
young, I
figure
think
out how to
so.
get to the sun shelf and run out and shake off.
I think
but
all dogs can swim. It's just depending on the breed. Like Kevin Quinn has Frenchies. Frenchies,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
they would.
believe
They
they
got
can swim.
little,
And I
they
don't.
got tiny little legs.
They're
and
just
they're
like
probably so-
rocks.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. They're so
they just
dense
sink.
and so
Scary.
short.
And I
Can you
think
imagine?
pugs are like that too.
Yeah, they're
I
built
could be
like a
wrong.
little brick.
Bulldog, French bulldog.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of those guys swim.
No, exactly.
Well, they can barely breathe like this.
I know.
As a
If
kid, I was
we,
one of them.
as humans were dogs, the French bulldog would constantly be sniffing.
Did you know
Can't
that you
breathe.
have to? Sometimes you have to get a nose job for them. So my fiance has a French bulldog, and a poor thing, he just has such difficulty breathing, and it's just like all the time.
It'd be annoying.
Yeah.
He's trying to sleep, and your
Right.
husband's doing that, and your dog's doing that. You're like,
No, he's not
got
sleeping.
CPAP.
In
Catch a
the,
break.
he's not sleeping in the bedroom, but you know
What?
they have a hard time
that?
why
sleeping.
not?
Huh? He's got his own little like space he likes to sleep.
Wing.
He has his own room.
She had him
West
before I
Wing.
was in the picture, so yeah.
Well, let's
That's
see
why
what
you think the
happens.
dog would be in the bedroom.
Right. That's
Right.
Just a
Dog rules the
companion.
roost.
Yeah, company.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not-
coming up next, we are going to give you the other version of the AI song that was created by Eric on this website.
I'm telling you, this stuff is scary. 'cause
Is it better or is it
last
worse?
week there was an article that radio stations, and there's some radio stations out there that
Using fake DJs.
not even DJs, they're AI people.
AI.
No,
Morning
for-
shows.
for
It'd be like
everything.
it would
The
pick
whole
this
show
up,
is a robot.
like Roula says this, and then the computer would say that,
And the guy posed with the robot. The guy posed with the robot, so it was very Rise of the Machines because he was like, "Look what I created! Ha ha! It's going to be so great." Because it really is a sad thing. Like, kind of looks like in the future, you don't know what is an actual robot. It's one thing now if when I do weekends with Roula, I do it here in Houston, but it broadcasts all over the country. But I'm a real person with real thoughts and real life stories. Those are my stories.
I don't think that thing can match like emotion and comedy.
No.
You know what I mean? Like information, yeah, it'll be able to give it to you, but can it be funny?
We'll have to type in some jokes into AI and see if
Kevin tried that one time every years ago.
Can AI make you laugh?
We did the joke jury. Remember, I took dad jokes and the AI. Did
Oh yeah, and
jokes.
Alexa did jokes, right?
Yeah.
That was a
What was
fail.
funnier?
Yeah, I actually beat because we had the jury.
You
and all
beat the
people.
computer.
Yeah,
I beat
he
you,
did.
AI.
You did. Okay, so you'll hear the other version of that song. Here's your official weather for today.
So it is going to warm up. It's going to get to be about 80 today. Not quite as yesterday was just gorgeous. Well, sunshine early in the day, but then some clouds roll in by around 1 in the afternoon. Right now, 56 degrees and 612 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
I am proud to introduce
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE.
All right, if you're just joining us, well, good morning and welcome to your Tuesday. It is 6:24 a.m. and 24 minutes ago when this show started, we decided to throw out one of the two songs that Eric created on a website where all you got to do is put keywords in and pick the genre of music you want it to create for you, and boom, we had a new Roula and
AI
Ryan Show
spits it
open
out.
song.
It's suno.com. Suno?
Suno.com.
I think somebody, I forget what it means in a different language. Mm-hmm. Maybe in India. Somebody said something about it means something else, like listen or something. Maybe that,
I thought it was or sing.
or is it sing? Remember somebody yesterday
Yeah.
texted that? I couldn't remember. So, but basically,
nice.
you could do this because there's free version and there's also like for $10 for 1 month. You could just write a bunch of stuff about your mate. Maybe it's your anniversary or something,
then send it
pick-
to 'em.
and pick that genre. And then if they don't like it, you put a thumbs down, and they could do it again. And
Oh,
it's-
wow. So you
and
can
it took, like,
critique it.
What's weird is it took less than like 15 to 24 seconds.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
I mean, I
so
just hit it, and I'm like, what the? I'm not saying it's the greatest thing on earth. It's just weird how technology can do that. Like, I just typed in Roula and Ryan on this one, Eric, Sam, Kevin, and Ahmad too, and I just put 104.1. I had to write point, P-O.
Point.
yeah, POINT.
The dot didn't work.
Yeah, because I think it's a period.
Yeah, so this is 104. I'm like, oh, well, that's the old days when it was called that.
Right.
Yeah.
So here, this is the more K-poppy version.
Yeah, this one's
that
K-pop. It's
created-
funny because you can choose anything. I just said pop for the hell of it. It sounds like K-pop meets Kids Bop.
means kids.
That's
Bop.
Ryan, always on our mind. 104.1 KRBE. They keep us in line from the mornings till the evenings. They're the best. Heartbeat of Houston beats in our chest. Eric, Special K, Sam, and Ahmad too. They bring the laughter. They bring the groove. Every
the
day
groove.
their voices fill the air, keeping us entertained. We just can't compare.
This part I like.
Roula and Ryan Show, a Houston sensation. Tune into the heartbeat of our relation. They make us laugh, they make us smile. Heartbeat of Houston, let's go wild. Let's go wild.
Wow. K-pop.
And that means
Roula and Ryan Show.
someone texts pseudo means listen.
In Hindi.
It means listen.
Yeah.
In Hindi, it means
Isn't that
listen.
weird though? That's just some computer doing that
Yeah.
stuff.
That's crazy.
Do you know, I mean, all the scientists are pointing that computers will become self-aware by 2030, that
Well,
artificial intelligence will become self-aware. This is the kind of stuff that we've seen in so many movies, like from the Terminator franchise.
I mean, the movie was called Artificial Intelligence.
when they
Yeah.
realize
Like in
that
the 90s, right? Or the 2000s.
they don't need us.
I just want a flying car. I want those drones. I seen some guy have a truck pulled up. He was dragging a big drone behind him. I'm talking like he sat in it and it goes up in the air. Even if it crashes, I think like a little parachute comes out.
But Eric, we've heard.
So
I mean,
awesome.
look how many accidents there
If it was
are
like
in Houston.
$125,000, I'd buy it.
Yeah, but think how many accidents are in Houston, Texas. Now, if you have an accident above you, where is that going to go? I don't want that
No, that
coming down
debris.
on me.
But the good thing is like Teslas, you know, you control that stuff. You can probably keep away from people.
Can you control it all? Or does it control you?
I mean, right now they just recalled all their trucks. Their cyber trucks are being recalled.
Oh yeah, because the gas pedal,
gas pedal?
the little cover on it is slipping off. It's not because of the technology; it's because of
A manufacturing human.
A human made that. No.
Okay, if you watch The Family Guy, can you believe it's been on for 25 years?
Yes.
The Family Guy has been on for 25 years.
All these cartoons.
It lasts forever. How long
Now, in all
has it been 40 years for The Simpsons yet?
South Park, Beavis and Butthead came back.
Yeah, but in all fairness, so Family Guy was on initially. After 4 seasons, they canceled them. And then what actually got them to go back on the air was that they had unbelievable DVD sales. Back when, in the early 2000s.
They used to track that stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my God, we're selling a lot of these box sets at like Best Buy. And then they said, let's bring it back.
You got to give the suits credit. They made a mistake, and then they
corrected it.
So it was off the air for like 4 years.
Well, Patrick Warburton, who is one of the voices on Family Guy, he is Putty on Seinfeld. He was the voice of the Tick. He's the guy, if you've ever been to Disney for the ride Soarin'.
He's still on there.
He's the flight attendant that's telling you, hi, welcome, passengers. We're going to go around the world. And actually, he showed up to Disneyland.
That's what I thought.
In the uniform to actually do it live to the people waiting to get on the ride.
That's funny.
He says, this kind of reminds me of this story about Quentin Tarantino and his mom. Quentin Tarantino's mom told him, you're never going to do anything with that. What are you writing for? When he was 12. And that's where we got the idea for Look at Me Now, where his mom said, you're never going to do anything with that. And then he promised he'd never give her a dime of his earnings because he goes, if I ever do anything with this, you're never going to get a piece of it. And he's held his word.
Wow.
In this case, it's a little opposite. Patrick was a little softer hearted than Quentin Tarantino was. But when he started voicing his characters for The Family Guy, his mother was trying to get the TV show canceled, even though her life was benefiting from the salary he was getting from Family Guy. He was supporting his parents on the money he was making, and his mother belonged to the American Television Council, and they were trying to get the show canceled because they are very conservative. Growing up, his father almost was a monk. His mother used to go door to door preaching about the evils of television and things like that.
Oh, wow.
And so his mother was trying to get the show canceled, even though the very way she pays her bills is from Patrick Warburton's money from The Family Guy.
She turns that around, I bet. See, that's how much I believe in this cause. I can make a profit off this, and I don't think it's right to have this filth on
And here's her
TV.
son. This is Patrick. Imagine her mother hearing this.
Just for the sexual thrill! The sexual thrill!
Is that the only clip we have of him?
That's the only one I have of Joe from Family Guy, who is
I think
Patrick
the show's been on 24
plays.
years, and Ryan only has audio from the first 3 years.
Right.
The old box.
Maybe we should get some new ones.
Oh, I wanted to tell you guys real quick, though. The Family Guy experience is happening right now in Houston. It's at Junction HTX, which is 8200 Washington. And they have like a miniature golf. They have a complete replica of the Drunken Clam, which is the bar. That's the setting where the characters go to meet.
Kind of like Moe's. And Simpsons.
And I've seen it. It is spot on.
Is it already
it looks
open?
amazing. Yeah. So it's running, Wednesdays through Sundays until June 21st. And you can get tickets to the Family Guy experience. $18.
Family Guy, on for 25 years. Patrick Warburton says that there was a time when I thought, well, maybe it's time we wrap it up. At this point, we've reached escape velocity. I don't know why there's any reason to stop at this point unless people get sick of it. The numbers show that people are just like, we don't care about Family Guy anymore, but that hasn't happened yet.
The one I can't watch, but Amon and Mumbles love it, is Bob's Burgers.
I just
didn't get into that one.
What's wrong with you guys? It's so funny.
I just
I
said
know.
it
I'd never
doesn't
given a
appeal to
full-
me to give it my attention when
But
there's
for it-
other stuff to watch.
For it to make a movie, so I mean, it means
Yeah.
it might have to be popular.
It's really
enough, but-
dry humor. Like everyone
Yeah.
kind of talks like me. They're like, hey, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
The
boring.
The guy
really
who
funny.
voices
Not you, but-
Bob's Burgers, he's in this new movie where the guy, God, I can't remember what the movie. I saw the trailer where he can't speak. He's like an action hero, but his inner voice is the guy who narrates or is the guy who plays Bob.
Okay.
Is it Monkey Man?
I think that's it.
With Dev
I
Patel?
think that's it. I think that might be it.
Bob's Burgers, I assume, is about a burger joint.
Yes, it was originally about them making burgers out of people, like humans, but they
Ew.
thought that was too dark, so they
Ew.
flipped it, and that was just like a funny family comedy about,
No comedy.
or like making burgers.
No, they did a
Yeah.
show like that on Netflix called Griselda.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, with
By the
Sofia
way,
Vergara.
did you see the trailer yesterday? Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes, that looks so
No.
cool.
When's it coming out?
July 28th or something. But I watched it like 2 or 3 times. But it's funny because they got Like a Prayer Madonna is
Oh
the
my
song.
God,
You see him
can't
coming up.
Is a
They hear that song with
mystery.
his
Do
Is
you know
that Deadpool 3?
yeah.
Yeah. Is it going to be released on like Netflix?
No, it's straight.
No, it's gonna be
It's
theater.
going to be.
It's
gonna,
only theater right now?
Yeah. Nothing's gonna make-
It will be.
That's the only reason I'd go to the movie
I
theater
know.
right
I
now.
was thinking that this morning. I'm like, I think that'll get me to go to the theater.
Oh, absolutely. Let me know when you're going.
I actually went
so
to
good.
the
Well,
theater.
As soon as we're
We'll do a
done with
family-
work.
We'll go to iPick where we can have those chairs.
I still have never been to iPick, not one time.
either?
Never been to iPick.
no.
No,
not-
I've never had this experience
cheap.
where you're like laying
Yeah,
down.
that's-
No, it's not.
So I'll
I think
go
by the time
with
you leave,
Eric.
it's like 50.
They bring the food to you. Is that right?
Yeah, and you get like that crispy rice with the tuna on it.
Wow, that's some fancy food, man.
That
You
is
love
fancy.
that. I feel like if that was the only meal you could possibly eat, would
the
be
jalapeno.
the.
He makes it at
No.
home. That's
He
why
makes-
she
that's
loves
what I'm
it.
saying.
I'm too scared to make that.
My
at my
daughter
house.
wants it. I have to bring it to her like she wants that sometimes for dinner. From Uptown Sushi, they make one.
Oh,
Oh, you don't make it yourself
Daddy!
anymore.
Yeah,
Good.
I know.
Daddy,
Like
get
we'll
me
be
that
in Galveston.
roll.
She'll stay with her friend. She's like, "Can I have some of that sushi?" I'm like, fine. It's like $18.
That is like that goes back to
Expensive.
the question of
That's
what's
so
for dinner.
expensive. Yeah.
What's for dinner? My daughter trolled me yesterday on the phone after school. She calls me because she had to go for a study date with her friend, and she calls me at the house on my cell phone. I was at home. She goes, "Mommy, what are we gonna eat for dinner?" I was like, "Girl, I don't know. It's only like 4:30." She goes, "Yeah, I know, as usual."
Oh, ouch.
And I was
Ouch.
like, what? But she didn't say, I could
Burn.
tell she was smiling when she said it. Like, yeah, I know, as usual. Well, I'm asking because I could eat dinner here with my friend, or do you want me to come home and eat dinner? I was like, I ordered $90 of the pizza yesterday. You're going to eat some pizza. I don't like that kind. I go, well, we paid $90 for those pizzas.
Why is pizza
You are going to.
$90?
We ordered 3 pizzas plus a salad and an appetizer.
You got to get my pizza. I got my rewards. I had 300 points. I got a free large pizza. Whoop.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I'm like, oh, Kevin
I
would
get
be
the-
proud.
Yeah.
I was going to take a photo of it and go,
Listen, I'm the queen, Eric, of forgetting what the login is for the app of like Domino's, Papa John's, whatever. And then it says in there, it sends me an email saying, you have a free rewards pizza waiting to be. And I'm like, I don't know how to get it.
I did that, and then I went to
don't remember
Costco
the
yesterday. I had
password.
a receipt, a thing for $300 to a coupon, or not coupon, but the money you
Oh,
get
that
back.
you've accrued?
Yeah, so I bought stuff, and it's like I got $100. They give me cash back.
Oh.
It's weird. All of a sudden,
At
they,
Costco.
All of a sudden they're handing you
yeah,
cash.
I had $300, and then I think my stuff was $200,
Oh, so they gave you the money.
or like
Didn't
$180.
right over.
Yeah,
Is that because
yeah.
you use a Costco credit card and you get
I
like
guess.
1% cash back or
I
something
must.
like that?
I
I don't
know.
have a Costco credit card, but I get those checks too. You've never gotten those checks for being a member for what you bought?
No.
Yeah, I
Man.
get a coupon check in the mail. It's like $82 or whatever it is. I don't have a Costco credit card. I just use my ATM
Yesterday, I
card.
went and got a couple items of something, and I was going out, and the lady was taking forever. I'm like, oh,
Of course,
she was
Eric,
being a cheat,
shaming
stealing
somebody.
or something in my mind. And she's like, I don't know, I'm counting. You have 11, it says 12. I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, they charged you twice. It's 3 items for this. I'm like, what? So I went back and
I thought it was
said,
for the hot dog that
so I'm
was in
like,
your stomach.
She actually saved
Wait,
me.
she was itemizing for you?
I mean, she was counting.
That's the whole
many
reason.
items you have?
Yeah, that's the whole reason.
On
I
your
wear
way
it.
out.
But I always get
On
mad
your
because I
way
always
out.
feel like they're accusing me of stealing in my head.
And actually,
But
she helped
saved
you.
me
No, yeah.
Being
$75.
overcharged.
So I'm like, oh, okay. I paid for my hot dog that I ate by myself. God, it's so sad in there. I look at those people, I'm
is.
like, man, those
It
people
is.
look like losers and they're sad.
What
and then I'm
about-
like, I'm over there by myself, just smiling away, eating my hot dog.
When you have to sit at a table with someone else because
won't do
it's
that.
full.
You
what?
do that?
Yes, absolutely.
Wait, you'll walk up and say, do you mind if I
do that?
sit down with
No,
you
you just
and
have to
join
sit
your...
with them. I did it
You
once when the kids
just
were
have to
toddlers.
sit with them. Sometimes it's a 6-person table.
if somebody sat
Yeah.
next to me, I'd be like, oh,
Do you do
whoa,
that
whoa.
like when you
No,
go
it's
to...
like a community table, like a lunch
Yeah.
table at school.
It is.
What
Yeah,
about that,
it's a
Kevin? You go to
community table.
You just
Wendy's.
sit.
Do you do it there? Like if you see a
It's
family?
different. It's different
not.
at Wendy's
They have different
because they
tables.
don't have community tables
Ours
at
are
Wendy's.
so
It's
small.
not so
I'm not going to sit
packed.
across from some stranger eating a hot dog in my mouth.
Oh yeah, I had this little kid like throwing pieces of hot dog bread on me, and like, God
my
bless this kid. Turn the other way.
Like a bench that didn't have, like, they just have a whole bunch of guys with their lanyards that pull out, and they're just there for their lunch. in the
Yeah, they just
afternoon.
came across
You
the
couldn't find
street.
that table. You found the kid table.
That was weird.
It was the only one left. It was mom with the 2 kids. I'm like, hey, mind
That's
if I
why
see?
nobody was sitting there.
Yeah.
I'll eat in my truck before I do that. I've done that before.
Are you gonna walk out like
It's in that little
sir?
brown
It
bag.
says you have 11 items, but I see with that it's
Get a-
12.
Yeah, there's your hot dog.
Hot dog.
All right, coming up next, if you have not gotten dressed for work yet today, there is a reason why we're going to tell you to wear a very specific color today. It could happen tomorrow, it could happen the next day, but you're already not dressed. So let me give you some wardrobe advice and tell you why we want you to wear this specific color today on the Roula and Ryan Show.
It's KRBE. Turn it up. With more of the Roula and Ryan Show.
Okay, if you are not dressed yet, If you are not dressed yet, well, I'm going to tell you, look in your closet and see what do you have that is the color red that you could wear today.
Red.
You could wear red any day of the week, but I'm just saying since right now there's a higher chance that you have not gotten dressed yet. Pick a red, something red. Red makes you more attractive to the opposite gender.
It does.
It says red. According to the University of Rochester, red is the universal signal for excitement.
Well,
Sam will never wear that.
the ladies can wear the red dresses.
Never excite Mark.
Researchers point out, think of that color is commonly associated with passion and eroticism. Red light district.
I'm going to wear red underwear, red blankets. I'm going to have everything on tonight.
I thought also red
Specifically,
had something to
women
do
find
with.
guys to be more attractive when they're wearing a red shirt.
I thought red also had to do with like eating too. Like McDonald's is red, Burger King is red. They put red in there.
Burger King red, or is that like a more
of an
They're
orangish
like
red.
orange and white. McDonald's is yellow, golden arches.
Yeah, but it's yellow and red.
That's the big M is red.
When I was doing, if you like, there's people that actually
Arby's
get
is
paid.
red.
There's actually people that get paid to be colorists. Have y'all heard this? Not hair colorists, like
Oh, yeah.
colorists.
To see what your
And I learned years ago that the color red does bring on hunger feelings.
So you're hungry and horny.
Women find guys to be more attractive when they're wearing the red shirt or even sitting against a red backdrop.
But
According
you
to the
can't like
University
wear
of
that.
Rochester.
You can't wear that to work if you work in an office. Like if you're wearing a suit. I
you-
haven't seen
Wear a
too many.
red button down, Ryan.
Just
I've
watch
not
out.
seen a lot of red suits.
or red tie.
Target,
Yeah.
you got to be careful.
Oh,
Turned
yeah.
on by all those
Oh, yeah.
employees.
That is ew. When you say it like that, Eric.
Why are you saying ooh?
That guy is so hot.
You wouldn't
could
date a
be.
guy that worked at Target?
I'm not.
But
well,
everybody
because
that's
I'm
wearing red.
married, so
I'm
no,
the-
I wouldn't
I'm the
date
Oh,
one.
when you were
Weirdo.
single.
I'm the weirdo that's been inside Target, and because I saw somebody wearing a red shirt, I asked them for help, wondering where something is, and they look at me like, I don't want
Well,
to
that's the worst if you wear a blue shirt.
Yes.
The Best
So
Buy.
embarrassing.
Man.
So embarrassing.
That
Red shirt.
is embarrassing.
I go, hi, excuse me, ma'am. Can you tell me where I'm going to find blah, blah? And she looks at me and I go, oh, I'm sorry.
I don't work
You don't
here.
work here? Like, as soon as I got that look thrown at me, I go, I'm so sorry.
That's a good way to knock someone down if you think they're snooty looking. Like they act like their crap don't stink.
Well, she was
Just
wearing
go up to them
khaki and
pretend
red.
like
That was
they
the
work
double
wherever you're
whammy.
at.
I guess. Tell them what?
Just pretend like they work there. Like, oh, could you help me with this? Oh, you don't work here? Oh, I'm sorry. I just, by your outfit, I thought you worked here.
That's like the movie Hitch
I've just ruined them.
with Will Smith.
What'd
Yeah,
he do?
what was that
He
part?
did that with a bartender or a really like pretty looking girl at the bar, and he went up and he's like, "Hey, I'd like 2 martinis," and gave her the cash, and she's like, "Oh, hold up, I don't work here," and that was his whole way of getting
To
her.
get in?
Yeah.
Start talking to her.
Oh, that was his ploy.
Okay, how about this one? When you go, speaking of Target, Target has amazing snacks. I don't know why my eyes are like sparkling when I go to Target and I realize how many more things I can find at Target than I can find in the regular grocery
Like which
store.
snacks?
They have a certain brand of snacks. And they have these little mini bags for your kids' lunch boxes. It's like peanut butter explosion or whatever. It's like a little trail mix with peanut butter.
Okay.
Like all these different little snacks. And
Over
I
the
know you know
grocery
that
side?
brand. Yeah, it's like the Target brand, but it doesn't say Target. It's whatever that brand is that they carry. I know you guys have seen it. I just can't think of what it is.
Like
I just know
Kirkland
when I
for
see
Costco?
it. Yes. And it says in this article, and I quote, snacking can make you tired and stupid.
Tired and stupid.
No, I could have just read it with a different tone. Like, snacking can make you tired and stupid. But I feel very offended by the statement. Snacking can make you tired and stupid.
And what is the reason? Why does it make you less intelligent?
This study analyzed snacking habits. People who ate unhealthy snacks more than 3 times a week, like candy chips or cookies, made more mental errors from lapses in concentration and attention because the snacks are high in fat, which causes fatigue and zap your alertness.
I can see that.
Do like a comparison, like with somebody that versus somebody eats a salad or something healthy.
Well, that's not a snack. Salad's not a snack.
That's a
We're talking about like if you're in the office and somebody has that candy bowl at their desk, you know who you
Maybe
are.
they're eating celery sticks as a snack.
Yeah, you could do a celery
Veggie
snack.
sticks,
Veggie
veggie
sticks,
straws.
yeah.
I would want to hang out with that person. That doesn't.
I
sound
do like
fun.
veggie straws though.
I do too, and so does Santiago. So what? We're not cool enough for you now, Eric?
If you we just eating celery,
No,
just put some peanut
veggie
butter on it.
sticks.
Veggie
She's
sticks.
talking about the chips that are veggie sticks.
Yeah, those
veggie
are fine.
straws.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
veggie straws like potato based.
Those aren't exactly healthy, but
celery.
Celery.
It does. By the time you eat it, right? You burning
Does
calories.
nothing.
Is it like cucumbers?
celery is
It's
mostly
negative
water.
calories.
Yeah, I thought it was negative
I think
calories.
celery and iceberg lettuce
You
are
guys
like
are-
negative
and then you put it with
calories.
peanut butter, so you get protein.
When I go to Salada, I just order. I'm like, can you put the cucumbers on it? Even though sometimes I don't want it, but I want to feel like I'm getting more things on it.
And when you check out,
You can pay $24 for a salad.
Because
Does it weigh it down though?
The only thing they charge you more for is the meat. They're a little stingy with the meat. They give you like that measured spoonful.
that cup thing.
If you want the protein.
I know, but the first thing when you can pick like out of 12 things. I'm like, I don't like olives. I don't want that. I'm like,
when you get to
cucumbers,
the,
just so I look like I'm getting.
I never
more.
pick the apples, the grapes, or the strawberries.
Cranberries?
Oh no!
Never.
But when you get to the checkout, are you ever like, oh no, I just ordered one salad?
I know, yeah. It's like it's like
Yeah, it's
$15,
like
$18. Because
Why
I'm
is it expensive?
$18.
gonna bring my own avocado.
Here's what I do when people send me like their orders for salada. I just take my phone. I'm like, here, can you make this? Because
wow.
it's like there's so many different
Have you
things.
seen the new
No.
thing you do? Like you have
Who
your.
does that?
You have your
Right.
I don't
I
order
do.
a lot of.
I don't
Oh
think
my
you're
God.
supposed
Tell me what's
to.
in that. I'm
It's
not
like when I
looking
get
at
this
that.
complex order, I'm like, here, just want to look at this.
Oh my God, he
This
probably
is what I
tosses the
want.
keys to them
My
too.
God.
Now you're-
How much do you hold up the line by doing
Curb.
that?
Don't
Sorry,
really do that
I
when-
can't even read this to you. Can you read this from over the
Right.
counter?
I don't even know
No,
what this
because I don't
is.
even know what half the stuff is.
If you order it online,
Can you not read, Ryan? If the person says like peppers, you can't read peppers. You can't read garbanzo bean.
cranberry?
Or maybe, Ryan, what you could do is you could ask them, is it easier for me to show you this order
Yeah.
because it's not mine?
That's how I thought I was
Or
helping.
do you want me to read it to you?
But the problem is each person like
Has a
lot of-
section.
They don't do.
There's
the
more
whole
than one
line.
Right,
person
they
that
don't do the
does
whole
the
line.
vegetables.
Oh, they don't? Oh, okay.
No, there's
And
somebody
if
that
there's
does
people
the,
in line, you are holding them up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you should have
probably
ordered
don't
it.
show them
And
your
what if somebody
phone
works
then.
there and then maybe they can't read English? I don't know.
Right,
Well,
yeah,
that's
true.
why-
They might
that's
not
Well,
why-
how
read.
big is your font, too?
Well, his
Yeah.
font's pretty big.
Let me
think if you're reading like a Curious George book. That's how big the font is.
Also, thanks, texters. Everyone knows everything about Target. It's Archer Farms and Favorite Day. Those are the brands at Target I'm talking about that have really good snacks that make us stupid, apparently.
Hey, yo, time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
By the way, right now, the TikTok video goes around where the guy's wife wants him to get Starbucks for her. So he just says, here, just record it into my phone.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then he goes up and they go, hey, welcome to Starbucks. What can I help you with? And he just plays the her audio.
voice.
Ah,
I'd like a Trenta.
Yeah.
that's actually a really good idea.
Extra hot, hazelnut skinny latte.
I still don't know venti. I still don't know the sizes.
Yeah,
I'm
not
an
my
idiot.
cup of coffee. Nearly every Houston ISD campus failed to meet at least one indoor environmental quality test. They just conducted this test, including irregular indoor temperatures, abnormal carbon dioxide levels, and high lead levels in the drinking water. This is according to this
Where
new
was this?
report, Houston ISD. Nearly every campus failed. According to the Post, 257 campuses did not meet at least one of the 5 recommended
Are they all
standards.
old campuses? I can imagine they're all brand new schools. So I wouldn't be shocked if it's like a
257 campuses.
40-year-old campus. I can only imagine what's happening at some of these schools that are like 40 and 50 years old, right? Oh, by the way, people are asking us, what's the temperature in the KRBE studios today? It's not hellfire and brimstone,
Nope,
second
no.
layer of the sun
Nice and
anymore.
chilly
Thank
finally.
God the
No,
AC
finally
works.
feels decent.
Nice.
So if you've been thinking about adopting a pet, there's something really cool happening this weekend. It's Adoption Palooza. It's going to be on Saturday. They're going to have all your furry friends there. There's going to be 15 shelters participating.
Wow.
And you get a chance to meet a variety of adorable pets. Everything from little puppies to kitties. You can chat with a veterinarian and a trainer to get all the questions you need answered. And they'll ensure that you have the best care for your new companion. So you can do this meet and greet and find the perfect pet. It's this Saturday, April 27th from 10 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. That's at 1314 Brittmore. You can go to HoustonPetsAlive.org.
I saw a video of a man. His wife died like 9 months ago. He was depressed. His kids are grown ups. They got him a rescue dog, and the video is him and the dog it's in his bedroom, and just the dog's just playing, and he's having fun, smiling, and putting blankets on, just laughing.
And then he went to go pump gas, and somebody wanted his car, and he told him no. And then he came back to his house, and they killed the dog, and then he went on a killing rampage.
What?
That's John Wick.
Oh, my God. That took a turn.
this whole guy really got
This is an interesting story.
beat. Poor old man.
So remember John Wick? His wife had passed away, and
Oh, yeah.
she gave him the pet.
It's funny, it's been
to
so
cheer him
long
up
ago
and
since
didn't
I've
see
seen the
it.
original. He's been killing for like 4
He's
other
been
movies.
killing for 4 movies
Wait,
now.
dumb dog question. If you have one dog and then you get another dog, do those 2 dogs keep each other busy all day long, or then you just having 2 dogs staring at you bored?
Yeah. It
Right now,
Do they play together all the time?
I've got 2 dogs in the house.
playing?
And They do sometimes they'll go outside together, but for the most part, they just lay on the couch.
I figure if you're older, the dog's like, oh, great. This is my replacement.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
That's how I would feel.
Like you
Like,
bring
oh,
a
no.
puppy to try and give me energy.
If all of a sudden
No.
I'm like 78, my wife brings another man home, I'm like, oh, there's my replacement.
Oh my God!
Wow, she's gonna bring him in before
if
your
your wife
time.
just brings a random a random man home, I think you've got
home
bigger
man?
problems. I'm laughing so hard.
It could be like Kevin's prank call last week where Eloise Pennybaker hadn't smothered him yet.
Go and smother him.
I was waiting for him to
mind this new
die.
man I bring into the house.
Oh,
I
man.
think I'm getting replaced.
Oh my gosh. Okay, coming up next, it's Tuesday, which means we are connecting somebody who got messed with to get revenge. So they got their payback. We don't know what it is yet. We'll get the whole scenario next on the Roula.